Right, I'm alive. Well, I feel alive, but it's the stream alive. So it's waiting. Right, hello. Right, Ian. Just thought I'd pop on and say hello to you all. I suppose you're all thinking that I'm no longer around, I've disappeared off the face of the earth. So I thought I'd just pop on, do a little time chat one, let you know what I'm up to. Not a lot, actually. I'm not up to a lot. Not doing much, to be honest with you. Actually, these can go back in the box. I had a problem with the speaker earlier. Again, very small, limited amount of audio. And I thought it's the speakers. But went into all the software, trying to suss out what it was. Still couldn't find out what it was. So I put some different speakers on, and they didn't really make any difference. Until I found out that the Google volume option had been turned down somehow. So I turned it up and it's working now. So I don't need these little speakers I've got. These crappy little ones. So I can go back in the box. I use them for a backup in case the other ones fall apart. Hello Angela, hello Charms. So yeah, not doing much. Went to the old bushcraft camp yesterday. Had an issue with water inside the camp, inside the building. Been leaking on the bed, which I had to sort out. And the tarp was like bulging down with probably about 6 litres of water trapped inside that I had to also like remove. Planning to go out tomorrow somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where yet. I've still yet to Google it and find out where I need to get off, because there's only one bus ride if I decide to go there. Looking for some more pine, fat wood to take up with me. No, I've not heard anything from those. I checked your channel, all the videos have gone off. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I'm not worried about anyone else. I know it sounds a bit nasty, but no one comes and speaks to me. So, well, I sure do. I go and speak to them, you know. Seems like some people just kind of like turned against me, slapped me in the face and told me to fuck off in one way. So I don't get invites. I don't get anyone that I used to talk to come on solo. So I ain't worried about it. Bollocks to it, you know. I'm not trying to cause drama. I just say that certain people don't come on and be a participant to my channel anymore. So why should I waste my time going and supporting their channel if they can't be bothered to support my channel? But I did check Rose's channel out earlier, and she has removed all the videos again. Always does. Cheers, Ian. Yeah, so I uploaded a video yesterday at my bushcraft, sorting out short trip to camp, pork salad and dinner, water clean up in tarp. So you know, I am kind of still doing things for YouTube, but to be honest, I'm not doing much on this channel. I was actually thinking about, you know, doing an overnighter with the dolls and using the EDI, but I don't know yet. I actually got a letter from the bank. When was it? The other day. I don't know what done with the letter, but it said the refund they gave me at $249.95, right, is only a temporary refund, because they've still got to like investigate, which is going to take 6 to 8 weeks. So that means it still means that they could take that money out of my account. Or I've used it to buy the fucking EDI, you know, kind of thing, which is a bit of a bummer. So they decided to take money out of my account. I ain't going to be well screwed, be well overdrawn. But I think that, you know, they will see it my side, because, like, you know, there's no proof that the guy put the order through. And Semtex Paranormal has said that they had no order. I've got all the emails as proof anyway, so I can't see them turn around and say, like, you know, oh, we need to take that money back from you, because I will appeal against it. But yeah, like, you know, if they do, then that means I've really can't spend £500 on a fucking EDI if they take my money back, because, you know, the EDI's already been kind of paid for from another company. So yeah, just have to wait and see what happens, I think. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, I'm actually might be going out tomorrow looking for, you know, for more pine, fat wood. So I want to get out, do a couple more daytime walkarounds. You know, like, these kind of walkarounds usually go on my Outdoors Adventure channel, but because it's, you know, me looking for fat wood, it's more to do with, like, bushcrafting. So it's going on the bushcraft channel instead of me Outdoors Adventure one. If I'm going to do like a normal walk around and not looking for fat wood, then it would go on my Outdoors Adventure one. But anyway, so I was going to think about doing some overnight streams when I'm sleeping. Have one of the dolls in here with the EDIs turned on, but I just don't really know, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's worth it or not. So I don't get many people coming on here now anyway. You know, I can't really see what the point is, to be honest with you, but, you know, I don't want to be letting the channel go down, you know, totally downhill, even if I just do my coffee chat time to time. I still want to keep something coming up onto the channel. Even if I bore the tears out of you guys, at least it's something that other people can watch. And I have had people in the, you know, in the past saying, like, you know, if it weren't for you, you know, even just doing the coffee chat ones, you know, I wouldn't know what to be doing, because I enjoy listening to your coffee time chat ones, which I don't understand why the hell they do. But yeah, thank you, John. So yeah, yeah, I wanted to get some people on here, to be honest, later as well, but I'll probably wait till the new year, get a few people on and chat, do some. It's not so much going to be question and answers. It's like, you know, talking about different things in the paranormal field, I suppose. I know John said that we were going to do one day a chat about equipment, but I think that's been kicked out the window. But yeah, we probably try to do that same January, February, try to get a few people on, see what kind of equipment they like using, what kind of equipment is best to use, and, you know, what kind of interaction we believe we get better with paranormal, you know, with the spirit world, with certain equipment. But yeah, my EDI is still in the box. I've not even done a proper test on it, to be honest with you. I've done a 2 to 4 minute test, and that was it. And stuck it back in the box. It's right behind me. Still sitting there. The only thing I didn't do is put it back in the bubble bag. But it's got the memory card there. You know, some people might say, "Yeah, turn it on now." Oh, I'm not going to turn it on. Can't be asked. You know, I'm not going to be on here tonight that long anyway. So I just thought I'd do a quick recap, a little update, let you know that I'm still around. Still doing my little coffee time chats, maybe. Even if it's just like once a week or something, or once a fortnight, you know, just let you know that I'm still alive and kicking. And, you know, if you kind of do miss me, and you miss my sexy, husky, hunky voice, then you can always go and watch my bushcraft channel. You know, I'm always trying to do something on there at least once or twice a week. I did notice, though, I didn't do any kind of like bushcrafting or go up to my bushcraft for 2 weeks. I was supposed to be up there. What day is it today? Friday, innit? Wednesday I was going to go up there, and I'll tell you, I don't know what's going on with my sleep pattern, but every time I plan to do something here, the night I go to bed, like the night before I go to bed, yeah, I just cannot sleep. I lay there tossing and turning, trying to get comfortable, thinking what I want to be doing when I go out and get up there the next day, and it just keeps me awake constantly. And I don't get sleep till about 4 o'clock. And I put the alarm on for about 6, and I think, well, 2 hours ain't worth, sleeping. I do need more than 2 hours, so I tend to put it off. So when was it? Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I was hoping to go up there, and all 3 days I cancelled it off because I didn't get enough sleep. But yesterday, when was it? Thursday, I did actually get about 4 hours sleep. So I was able to go up there yesterday, Thursday. I spent a few hours up there. Had some barbecue pork and a salad for dinner. I forgot to take my cider, so I didn't have a drink up there. I've got Foster's in the fridge, so I do like the odd shandy. I tried to make my own shandy, but I forgot to take either Foster's or bloody dark fruit cider with me. So I ended up just having my dinner, and that was it. I could have made coffee, but I was too lazy to make the coffee afterwards. So I waited until I got home and had coffee when I got home. Hello, shrimp. So, the problem being on here, I don't think it's worth coming on here too much, to be honest, because no one's around to watch it anyway. Well, they've lost interest, or they just pop in and say hello, then fuck off and disappear. So, I don't know. I might do the odd live stream with one of the dolls in the EDI, sometime in the next week or two. Probably do one a week or every couple of weeks or something, and then see if we get an interaction. I won't know if that goes off because I can't find the way of I know there's a sound button on there, but when I use it, I can't hear no sound. The only way I know if there's been any interaction is by uploading the actual file onto the PC and seeing what's been going on. Because when I do that, I'll have to press record, and any kind of vibration or EMF or fluctuation in temperature, humidity, it'll tell me on the GAR file the next day when I check it. So, yeah. I want to build some more stuff, but I can't be bothered at the moment. I might wait until next year, start building some more stuff and giving a few bits away. The one I was going to give to one channel said that she couldn't give out the address, and I was in the process of getting a PO box, and they've never contacted me back. I was going to give one to John, but at the moment I need to keep that one because I need to try to own it up and remember how I built it so I can build some more later, because that's the only one I've got, prototype one. Actually, I did have 2, but I gave one to another person. Didn't really get a thank you for it, I don't think, to be honest with you. But yeah, we'll see how it goes with build-wise next year. So the thing with building things, I'll get that kind of spasm of wanting to build stuff, and then suddenly that spasm will go. I think, in fact, I can't be bothered anymore. It's like a 5-minute spasm. That's why I've got so many bloody hobbies. Like when I was doing my woodworking, I spent so much money out on getting tools, chisels, saws, all different kinds of saws, electric saws. I spent out about 300-400 quid on that. And that is a 5-minute spasm. All I made out of that was some crucifixes and some planchettes, and that was it. So that ended up as a 5-minute spasm. And the thing is, like, because of my asthma, I couldn't use the electric saws in here because, you know, the dust was like affecting my asthma. And when I wanted to use it outside on the balcony, I couldn't because I didn't have a long enough extension to take the electric saw out there. And also, I would have probably got complaints from the neighbours, which I wasn't fucking worried about anyway. So I would have just told them to fuck off. But yeah, like, I might try to make some more planchettes next year as well. One thing about trying to make my own Ouija board as well later, wooden one. And then I also might start trying to build some more electronic gadgets if I can think of how to build them again. You know, the thing is with me, like, I think I've got like dementia, you know, kind of thing, because like I can't remember a lot of things that I've done in the past. You know, even when I was younger, you know, it kind of like comes and goes. And I can't even remember how I built some equipment. Even if I take it apart, you know, I've got to try and remember what I used and what cable was connected to what component and all that kind of stuff, you know. And sometimes I just feel like that's just too confusing, complicated. So, you know, I need to, like, I don't know, it's because you know, I'm not relaxed and, you know, concentrating hard enough. I just find it hard to relax and concentrate and to remember things. But, you know, just have to see how it goes, I suppose, with building stuff. And I've got some ghost boxes I've been trying to sell for the last 8 months, and they've not even been touched on eBay. You know, the price ain't too bad either. You know, the Roberts ghost boxes, you know, I've only bought for about 80. I've seen them go for 120, 130 quid, and no one's interested in them. So I might have to lower the price on the Roberts ghost boxes or just take them off eBay because I still keep getting charged the listing fee each month. And time I do sell them, I will make nothing anyway because all the amount of bloody listing fees I've been charged for, just keep them up there is unbelievable. So, yeah. No, I still might do a giveaway time to time with some of the built electronics, you know, and gadgets if I get to do any later on. Thing is, like, you know, I build one or two, and one of them I tend to keep myself, and the other one I just give away as a, like, you know, prototype and see if it gets used, and, you know, if that person's received it gets any kind of like interaction with it. But I did give some stuff away to someone not long ago, and, you know, I don't know if he used it or not. I never got a thank you for it that I can record. So, and he don't really talk to me anymore anyway. So why? I got no fucking idea. Not worry. I'll keep away from the channel as well, to be honest with you. But, you know, some of you might know who I'm talking about, you know, but so I'm not trying to cause drama or hate or anything, just that, you know, I can't be asked anymore with certain people. They can't be, you know, nice enough and friendly enough to come and have a chat. And fuck it, I ain't gonna bother with them. It's like on Facebook, you know, with Facebook, I've got so many like friends requests on there, yeah, right? But who really talks to me on there? Hardly anyone. My family does sometimes. Angela might come on and say hello. I get a lot of, like, you know, messages, notifications from John's channels. But, you know, with John's channels, I kind of like nip over there, but I've got really nothing to post back. But, you know, I do get a lot of notifications from people that what they've posted, but no one really comes over and chats to me on there. So, you know, I have actually thought about closing my Facebook down a couple of times as well, to be honest with you. But the only reason I keep it on there is because most of my family's on there. But no one on there, apart from my family, talks to me, apart from Angela might say hello. Leslie, poor Leslie, you know, had departed Leslie used to come and say hello to me sometimes. but no one else that I can think of. Not at this time I can think of anyone. No, it's all well, you know, when it's your birthday or Christmas. Oh, happy Christmas, Steve. Happy birthday, Steve. But, you know, no one really talks to you. No, I suppose it's good in one way, because in that way, like, you know, you've got like 50 people talking to you. It can be a bit of a handful, you know, trying to reply to 50 people or having a conversation with 50 people. But, you know, 2 or 3 people wouldn't be too bad. But I don't even get 2 or 3 people talk to me on there. I don't even bother doing Facebook videos on there anymore, to be honest with you, because no one even bothered looking at your page. So, you know, what's the point of posting stuff on your page if no one's even watching it or reading it or replying to it? I think with social media, it kind of goes up and down. You know, it's like a bit of a flutter. And I'll be honest with you, you know, with paranormal, I can see that not a lot of people are doing paranormal at the moment. I've seen channels going down and new ones popping up, but not many new ones. I see people changing their channel name in hope that they can get more viewers and, you know, subscribers that way. You know, some people just can't do it because, like, you know, for certain reasons, you know, it could be down to like mental health or illness, or, you know, someone in their group has decided to move away from it, and, you know, there's just enough people in the group to do it. I'm on my own. I ain't got no one to do it anymore. No, I used to be going over Pete's quite a lot, but Pete's moved. He's never contacted me anymore. My nephew Aaron doesn't do it anymore. I was planning to go to Kent this month, but I just put it on it, you know, knocked it on the head. I thought, fuck it, you know. Even my nephew said that he's not too keen on doing it, as I say. And I've got to ring up my sister, Denise, if her boy, my other nephew, Warren, is well enough to take me up in the woods. Because I can't be going up in the woods, you know, doing the paranormal down in Kent, you know, in case of any kind of accident, you know. So, you know, he said he would do it if he's well enough. But if he ain't well enough, it's not worth me going down there, you know. If I could go down there and he's well enough to take me, then I can, like, you know, give Bev Bavian, BJB, a quick shout on Facebook saying I'm going down there. You know, if you're coming down, you know, let me know. So I've always wanted to meet her, and, you know, we did say that, you know, she can come down and do an investigation with us, because she did, like, you know, do a few really nice donations to the channel. You know, it seems like I'm letting her down in one way, but I'm trying not to let her down by trying to get down here, but my nephews ain't willing to do it, you know. And there's no way around it I can do on my own. So, you know, I think, you know, trying to do the paranormal on your own can be dangerous. Very dangerous, because you never know what could happen. You know, you could be attacked by a spirit, you know, I'm not saying it would happen. You know, you could trip over and knock yourself out on a headstone. You know, you could be walking in the woodlands one day and your bloody flashlight suddenly malfunctions and you walk into a branch and impale yourself, you know, or chip over a rabbit hole and break your ankle or something like that. You know, anything can happen when you're out on your own. If you've got someone with you, then, you know, there's someone there to help you. But I would advise no one to go out on their own and do anything paranormal. Although people still, you know, do it on their own. But I wouldn't do it on my own. You know, the only thing I would probably do is like the 3 local parks around here. Do an update on those, but that'd be it. You see what I mean? Like, no one comes on here and watch anymore. I've got 3 people watching. I know when I turn the video off, you know, people do get to watch it and say, you know, and probably watch it a bit later. I might get the odd comment saying, sorry, Steve, you know, didn't know you was live streaming. I'm watching it now to catch up, or oh, they didn't get a notification. Well, I post a notification out on my Twitter and Facebook to let people know I am streaming. But, you know, I think it's because I've not really done that lately. People ain't really interested in coming on here. No, 3 years ago, if you remember, I punched my door because of the anger and I broke my fingers. Like a gully hospital. 3 years ago that was. Just looking on my Facebook page, she said, oh, you got something to remember. Do I really need to remember that I went to fucking hospital 3 years ago after punching my hand on the door and breaking my fingers? I had a seizure there as well. Oh, I don't know. Life can be a bit of a iconic, eh? Hello, Tomcat. I might do some of those later next year, Angela. Cemeteries. I do miss the one down in Tooting. That's the first one I ever done, was the Tooting one. Well, I caught that Undertaker kind of looking person in the camera, and people doubted it. Then I've got that Spirit Boy saying like your bike on the same day. Why my YouTube suddenly started kind of a bit weird? My YouTube went weird then. So yeah, I went to the same place where I had the little boy's name and asked it where his headstone was, and they said like 3 down or something. And I didn't know that until I played that back. When I heard that, you know, I went back there third time and went 3 down, and yeah, there was a little boy by the same name which I recorded on EVP. So I left some toys for him. 8-year-old, I think he was. So I do plan to go down there again sometime. That is a good cemetery. Going back around about 1800s. The other thing is I'm about to like try to get some funding together so I can buy some more toys to take down with them. Because I always like, you know, leaving toys at children's headstones, and I will need to buy a load more crucifixes because I always used to leave like a little crucifix on, you know, adult stones as a token of respect. And I've done that with many cemeteries actually. There is one cemetery which has got an old school at the back of it. Got like a green painting on the building, and I've got some really interesting images on that one, but I just can't remember where the bloody place is. I went there twice and I want to go back there, but I can never remember who it was. I did have a photo of the actual notes board of, you know, the name of the cemetery, but I can't even find it. You know, I did have a couple of hard drive issues which I had so much stuff on, especially all my cemetery visits, that just died on me and crashed out and lost all that information. I have tried Googling it, but I can't find it. It's not far from Streatham, but where, I don't know. You know, I've done like Google's on, you know, cemeteries around Streatham, but unless I've removed it or it just don't show up on a Google search, I just don't know. I can't find it. But I will probably go down to do a few more cemeteries later in the year. or not this year, next year. No, I think what I'm going to do is like not do any real paranormal this year, but try to start fresh next year. I might start a new channel up as well, or use one of my old channels and start putting stuff on there instead of on here. I don't know yet. But so I probably will start until the new year. I might just do your dole session before the end of the year. Have a dole and the EDI on, and see if we get any kind of like interaction with the EDI when I'm sleeping. But we'll see how it goes. No, it's just saying that there ain't no one around here who had the same interest with me. I might try to do a video one day, like when I did start going out doing paranormal stuff. It's with Pete, Paranormal Man. I did a video and he saw the video, and he kind of like called out to me saying, "Oh, I live here. I've got an haunted location. I can take some haunted locations if you're interested. You can always meet up," which I did do. And how many times did I go to Pete's house? Oh, fucking God knows. A few dozen, I'll tell you. We went out to a monastery, a castle, done his dad's a couple of times. We did Puckley Village twice. But we didn't do too many outside investigations, which I was hoping to do. It was more, always at his house and at his dad's house. But at least it got me out and we was getting, some kind of activity. But, it's a shame that Simon James had to move further out and got himself like involved with a nice young lady, and then I think he's got 2 children now. Hello, Jamie. I think he's got 2 kids now, Simon James. And he said he would never do paranormal, because he don't want anything going back with him and affecting his kids, which I can understand. Aaron, he had 2 actual, which I've been told from, I think it was my sister actually. He died twice, my nephew Aaron, and came back. So something probably like scared him and thinking that he doesn't want to do no more paranormal, which I can understand. Just know it's bloody Bandicam's still bloody turned on. But I think what I'm going to be doing probably the rest of the year is just go out, do some, like walkabouts, do a bit more bushcrafting. Might get out and try to do 1 or maybe 2 quick metal detecting sessions and stick them up on the milk detecting channel. That's on Steve's Adventure channel, by the way, I think. And maybe a couple of like, walkabouts, which I'll probably hopefully try and do tomorrow if I get to bed and sleep early enough tonight. So my sleeping pattern has been diabolical. I go to bed. The other day I went to bed around about 10 o'clock. I still did not get sleep till about 5 o'clock in the morning. Just kept laying there, thinking what I want to do, the bushcraft, and I kept saying to myself, stop thinking about it, just close your head, close your brain, try to close your brain down, clear your brain, shut your eyes, and just go to sleep. And I still could not get sleep. 7 hours laying there trying to sleep and I couldn't get sleep. I actually got up once to go make a cup of drinking chocolate, I think it was, or coffee, hoping that might, relax me a bit more and get me back to sleep, but it didn't. I even said to the doctor a while back if he could prescribe me with sleeping tablets because I can't sleep properly. He goes, well, you're on mirtazapine, aren't you? You're antidepressants. I said, yeah. He goes, well, they're supposed to help you sleep. They don't. Never have helped me to get sleep. So I keep thinking about, ringing them up and saying, I need a one-on-one with a doctor and tell them what's going on about my sleep pattern. I just can't get sleep at night times. I can sleep during the daytime, but not at night. Many years ago, I used to do security work, and I had to stay at work at night time, sleep during the daytime, and I don't think that pattern ever kind of changed, to be honest with you. I've always been more of a night owl, staying awake, doing things, watching TV videos, then, sleeping at night, kind of sleep during the daytime, which I don't want to be doing. I'm so I keep trying to sleep at night early so I can get up early and go out early. I was hoping to go out in the day, actually, but I just didn't sleep well last night again. And I put the alarm on for 8 o'clock. Alarm went off. I just turned over and thought, fuck it, I'll lay here, see if I can have another half hour. Half hour turned out to be from 8:30 till 1 o'clock, I think it was. And I'm thinking, well, 1 o'clock, it's not worth me going out now because time I'll get dressed, get my stuff sorted out for what I want to take with me and jump on a bus or, a tram or whatever. That's going to be another hour and a half. So the time I get to the place I want to be is going to be about 4 o'clock. And, it starts getting dark around about 7:30 now. So I'd only have a couple of hours and it wouldn't really be worth it, But I will put the alarm clock on for 8 o'clock again tomorrow. And hopefully I can get up and go out and have a look around. But I'm not sure exactly where I want to go tomorrow now. I don't know if to go to the same place I went to the other day and got that Pinewood, or go to a couple of other locations, which is 2 bus rides to get there. And it probably takes about the same time getting there to the same place. Well, it takes me about, let's say again, it probably take me the same time amount of getting to these locations than it does with the other location I went to the other day. But with this other location I've got, there's 2 big woodlands, right next to each other. But I don't know if they're pine now. And the only reason I keep going out looking for pine is I'm spending money on fat wood, to make campfires. I keep paying that much money. You're talking about £10 for a small box of bloody fat wood, I can't afford that. So that's why I go out looking for it now. And if I find it, great. But if I don't find it, is it a waste of time going out? Well, no, because it's got me out of the house doing a video and me walking around and showing some of the nice sights in the animal life. Yeah, I know they might be a bit dodgy, but I need to fucking get some sleep, man. Even if it's a quarter of a tablet each night instead of a whole tablet. As long as it knocks me out for a few hours, that's what I need. Unless you know something else that can help me sleep at night time. Because I just can't sleep at night properly. Just doing my fucking nutting, I tell you. I'm just laying there, constantly tossing and turning, wondering when I am going to get sleep. Keep thinking about different things. My mind doesn't shut down. And when I'm thinking about things and it's not shutting down, it's keep awake. I know some people say special therapy, listening to the sounds of the sea, the wind, that don't help. That kind of meditation never has helped. You've been fed, and I fed you, so don't you start meowing. Don't meow. I've had her 7 years, right? This cat, because it was on my Facebook, saying like memories, and I looked at the first video I'd done of her 7 years ago, and she's still a pain in the fucking ass. Still runs around like a scatty blue-ass fly. Still meows, because like she wants feeding when she's got plenty of food out there. Still shitting on the floor and not in a shit box. Yeah, you know I'm talking about you. Shut up. No, she comes up and I'll give her a stroke sometimes, but I won't put her on my lap anymore because she digs her bloody nails in my groin. And all I had her done, when I go to, stroking near the back, she still sticks her tail up, so like, wants me to stroke underneath her, but I'm not doing it. Need to get you some more flea tablets, I think. Not that you've got fleas, but need to get some more, just to be on the safe side. Go on, Scram. You've had a stroke. Piss off. Wait, get down. Go lay down. Go on, Scram. All right, I'll catch you later, Angela. I'm going to go in a minute anyway. I'll check on some YouTube videos on how to find and extract fat wood from pine trees. I did watch a few of them several months ago, but I can't remember the best part of the tree to find them. I think they say it's usually the lower part, because when the tree gets damaged, the pulse or whatever it's called goes down to the bottom of the tree. But when I was at their place the other day when I was looking, there was broken branches, which should have had the pine in them, but most of them didn't have no, I'll say pine. They should have had fat wood in them, like the residue. But over half of them didn't. So about 3/4. I think I found about a quarter of what I did have had a little bit of fat wood in it, bit of residue, but not enough. Because pine smells of God, what's that bloody smell? Pine smells a bit like pneumonia kind of smell, and that's when you get the more kind of intense pneumonia smell when it's like the residue has gone into a part of the tree and it's kind of like built up and you get all that kind of like soft residue inside. No, it smells terrible, but it's a really good wood burner. You should start your fire straight away. But also silver birch bark is a really good wood burner as well. The bark from the tree. But there's not much silver birch around here that I can see. I've got a few down on the main road, which I stripped a few little bits off, but not enough to, like have a bit of a bundle, kind of for when I do go up there. Doing like a little stockpile kind of thing. Some people will probably tell them, so, just get it when you need it. Well, I would do if there's like, a lot of stuff around here, but when you can't find it, and you might come across, some stuff, you take what you can get, and hopefully you build some more, but, trees only grow so much each year, don't they? They only grow back, the bark, whenever it does grow back, and, it doesn't really grow back branches that well, do they? So tomorrow I probably might nip up to another location. I was thinking going back to the same location I went to the other day and go more to my right. Last time I went, I was over on the left and walked that way. So I could go back and go, to the right. Don't know how far further it goes back to the right, but if I ran out of space, I could go back over to the other wooded part across the tram line. I only touched a little bit there, and there's a couple of pine trees there, but it's in more of a parky kind of area where people could sit down on benches, so you couldn't take anything off there. But there was a more of a dense wooded area further back, which I didn't check. So I could either go there tomorrow or go to another location, which has got two big kind of like wooded common kind of places. So I might do that tomorrow. I'm trying to think of the other place that I went to years ago, which ain't too far from me, but when I Googled it, I couldn't find it. When I did Google it the other day, I found it, but I couldn't remember how to get there. But it's only a small little wooded area. But because it's closer, I could go and check it, but because it's such a small wooded area, I don't think it's going to have any pine in there. Don't recall. Well, last time I went there was any like pine cones. But I'll see. I'll have a quick Google in a minute. If not, I might go to the two nearer to me. I think it's just slightly nearer to me than the place I went to last time. Because that way, if I go to this one, I've still got two kind of big wooded areas I can check out. I'm not going to take the chainsaw. So that kind of like, probably drop it. Just take my little hand saw with me. And my little splitting axe. And my gloves. Plenty of bottle of water. Maybe take a can of beer or a can of cider. Got no squash left because I've run out of juices. The old orange and black currant I've run out of. Well, I've got a little bit of orange, so I might be able to take a bottle of orange juice with me and a big 2-litre bottle of water, to keep me hydrated. Food-wise, I'll have to wait until I get home and have some dinner. I had salad for dinner tonight again. But still, at least I've eaten. That couple of bags of crisps, half a bag of chocolate peanut. And that's it. Right, it's still an Avenger. Good night. Catch you later. Right, anyway, I'm off. I'll catch you all later, guys. Not sure when I'll do a next live one. So I'll probably do more on me bushcraft and other channels than be on here. But I will probably might do an overnight one here next week with one of the dogs. Yeah. You'll know by notifications if I do or not. All right. Catch you later. Good night. Have a good weekend.